Yeah.
Have a nap.
Really like, I just feel like stretch a lot, but yeah.
I hope that means I'll just relax through this, and I'll go home and go to bed. I haven't seen you for a few weeks.
I was on vacation. I went to California.
Oh, nice. Did you drive or fly?
I flew
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
rented a
Because I
car.
can't stop again.
It's nice.
It was the first time I had been there. The sun is just so direct.
Keep going.
There's no cloud. I mean, the temperature-wise, it's not that hot. But like, you just feel the sun, and you're on a different part of the,
Yeah.
the continent. It was, yeah, it was
Yeah, I
special.
know.
Just gonna wait one more minute and then we'll get started.
There's a lot of people trying to decide what they want to do with their time now. I went to BC in September, but I haven't done international.
Hey, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Good evening, everybody. Let's start in child's pose today. So we'll take our knees out wide or close together on your mats. Sit your hips back towards your heels and then reach your fingertips towards the front of your mats. Let your forehead drop heavy towards the mat. If your forehead rests on the floor, you can press the center of your forehead down into the mat. Start to take some deeper breaths in and out. Feel the back of your ribs expand as you breathe in. Feel them fall as you breathe out. Your next breath in, inch your fingertips forwards. And on your next breath out, sit your hips a little further back. Feel all that length through the sides of your body. And then take your right arm and thread it underneath your left. Bringing right ear, right shoulder towards the mat. Send your breath into that right shoulder. Your next exhale, gently release back through center. And then take your left arm underneath your right. Bring left ear, left shoulder to the mat. Big deep breaths into the left shoulder. on your next exhale, release back to center. Take another big breath in here. Big breath out. And then on your next inhale, shift forwards to a tabletop position. We'll start with our cat-cow. So as you breathe in, drop the belly, lift the heart, look up. As you breathe out, pull belly button to spine, press the floor away, gaze between your knees. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, pull belly button to spine, round out, press the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round out. Feel the space in between each vertebrae. Inhale to come back to neutral. Extend your right foot out on the mat. Tuck your right toes underneath. And then start to rock forwards and back, stretching into your right calf muscle. You can always stay in one spot if that feels nice, or you can continue rocking forwards and back. Applying as much or as little pressure on that back foot as you need. And then from here, take your right foot and bring it to the left back corner of your mat. So crossing it over top of the left foot. And then start to take your eyes over towards your right toes as you stretch to the right side of the body. Stay here for one more big breath in. Nice and slow release. Bring your foot back to center, lower the knee down, and shake the hips from side to side. Next, take your left foot out behind you, tuck your left toes underneath, and then start to soft forwards and down. Again, you can stay, if it feels good to stay in one spot, stretching through the left calf, or continue rocking forwards and back. Here, take that left foot over to the right back corner of your mat. And then start to shift your eyes over towards the right, looking for your left toes. Stretching through the right side of the body, left side of the body. And stay for one more big breath in. Gently release. Bring back to center, bringing the left knee down, wiggling the hips from side to side. Stack your shoulders over top of your wrists, hips over your knees. Tuck your toes underneath. Big inhale to draw length through the spine. As you exhale, start to lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can always stay in tabletop if that feels best for you today, or you can take a nice deep bend through the knees. If you're in your down dog, you can pedal out one foot and then the other. And nice and slow, start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Taking your feet about hip distance. Nice bend through the knees, fold over top of the legs, grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, sway from side to side. Shake the head out, yes and no. Allow your upper body to completely release over top of your lower body. exhale, gently release your hands. Then bring your hands to your shins or your thighs as you breathe in. Take a nice halfway lift, flatten out your back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flatten out your back. Exhale and fold. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Ground down through both of your feet. Bend through your knees. Roll up through each vertebrae. Nice and slow. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. When you reach the top, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Rolling down back. Find your Tadasana. Mountain pose. Palms face forwards. Grounding down through your feet. Standing nice and tall. Close off your eyes here. Take a big breath in. Big breath out as you feel your shoulders melt away from your ears. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Do that again. Inhale, reach up, breathe lots of length through the side of the body. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. This time take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Pull the right wrist up and side stretch over. On your next inhale, come back to center. Grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Pull up and over. Next breath in brings you back to center. Reach both arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold forwards. Take that halfway lift. Breathe in. Hands down to the mat. Step your feet back into a high plank position and then lower your knees down. Lower your chin, chest all the way down onto your belly. Draw the hands into the low ribs. Press your toes down into the mat. Draw your shoulders back. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Stay for the exhale. Option to lift the arms up, test out your strength here. Exhale, lower. We're going to take both arms out to the side into a T position. Now from here, we're going to be stretching out the front of our shoulders. So I want you to draw your left arm, your left hand rather, into your rib cage. And then we're going to roll gently over onto the right side. So your head will stay down on the mat as you roll onto that right arm. It will stay out to the side. You'll roll onto the right hip, stacking your legs. You can stay right here as you send some deep breaths into that right shoulder. Keep the head rested down on the mat. And then if it feels okay, you can even take that left leg, the top leg, and just place it gently behind you on the mat. Bending the left knee. Yeah, and placing the sole of the left foot down. We're going to be here for a couple breaths. This is a yin posture, so it's meant to be held for a few minutes. We're not going to do that today. We'll still get the benefits from holding it for just a few breaths. Stay here for another 3 rounds of deep breaths in and out. Last exhale, gently roll back onto your belly. Forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take both arms out to the side once again. Just allow your spine and your shoulders to recalibrate here. Take a few deep breaths into the back side of the body. And then from here, we'll draw that right arm into your right ribs this time. left arm stays out long to the side. We'll roll over onto our left shoulder. Head can stay resting down on the mat. Rolling onto the left hip. Stack your hips on top of one another. And then option to stay right here. Take that right foot behind you for some extra stability. That right hand can just stay down in front of you. Focus on those deep breaths into the left shoulder. Be here for another 3 rounds of breath. Last big breath in. Full breath out as you gently roll back onto your belly. Forehead down, arms out. Again, just allow your body a moment to recalibrate here. And then take both arms into your ribcage. Press your big toes back down into your mats. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, draw your belly button into your spine. Press yourself into tabletop and come back through child's pose. We're going to inhale back to our tabletop position. And we're going to keep the left arm where it is. As you keep your hips over top of your knees, you're going to reach your right arm out as much as you can. You'll bend into the left elbow. We're taking a half puppy pose here for 2 breaths. So letting your heart melt down to the mat. Left hand stays there for stability. One more big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Nice and slow, come back into your tabletop. And then we'll keep right hand down, reaching left arm forward, bending through the right elbow. Last exhale. Slowly make your way back up to the tabletop. We're going to shift the weight into the right hands and turn the right toes to face the long edge of your mat so that we can come up onto the right knee. We're going to take a nice big side stretch through the left side of the body. So the left arm reaches up and over top towards the front of the room. One more big breath in. Exhale and release back down to your tabletop. We're going to take the other side, whatever side you haven't done yet, start to shift the weight into that hand, that knee. You'll turn those toes outwards, and then you'll extend the other leg out and reach the other arm up and over towards the front of the room, stretching through the whole side of the body from the outer edge of that foot all the way to your fingertips. One more big breath in. Slowly release back down, tabletop. Tucking the toes underneath, taking a big sip of air in. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, we're going to draw that right leg forwards, come onto the outer edge of the left foot. As we root down through both of our feet, rise up for warrior one. Spark the fingertips, and again, you can always play around with this stance if you want to make it shorter or longer, wider or more narrow. Wherever you are, take a nice bend through the right knee. Really press down through the outer edge of that back foot. Beautiful. On your next breath in, reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, we'll open up to this side wall warrior two. And keep that right knee tracking over top of your right pinky toe. So just make sure that right knee isn't rolling in. Big breath in. As you breathe out, feel your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Amazing adjustments, everybody. Then on a big inhale, we're gonna flip that front palm, reverse, reach up and back towards the back wall. Exhale, warrior two. Do that one more time, flip the front palm, reach up and back. Exhale, warrior two. You're gonna start to extend through that front leg, reach both arms up, breathe in. Exhale as we start to hinge forwards at the hips, reaching right hand down towards right shin for triangle pose. Again, here, feeling all that length through the side of the body. Sparking up those top fingers. On your next breath in, root down through your feet. Use your top hand to rise you up to stand. We're going to bring both hands to our hips and we're going to turn both toes to face out. One toe will be facing towards the front, one toe will be facing towards the back, and then from here we're going to take a big breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to bend through your knees, keep your spine nice and long, coming into a goddess pose. Here we're working on keeping those knees right over top of our toes. We're going to stay here for another 3 breaths. You can close off the eyes. Start to feel a little bit of burn through the legs. One more big breath in, big breath out. Press down through the floor, extend through both knees. Turn both toes to face the wall in front of you. Inhale, open up across the chest. Exhale and fold over top of both of your legs. Bending through the knees if you need to. Hands can come down to the mats. From here, with your hands or fingertips down on the mat, you're going to inhale and reach that right arm up to the sky, maybe looking up at the right fingertips. Exhale, release down. Inhale, left arm is going to reach up to the sky. Exhale, release down. Now one more time on each side. Inhale, reach up, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, release. Fold just a little bit deeper. Now a nice big inhale, take that flat back. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Root down to your feet, bring your hands to your hips. And through that flat back, we're gonna rise all the way up to stand. Breathe in. Pivot your right toes to face the front of the room. Step your back foot in halfway. And then create space for your hips by separating your feet. So right foot will come towards the outer edge of the mat. Left foot comes towards the left outer edge of the mat. And from here, rooting down through both of your feet, it might feel good for that back foot to turn out slightly. Again, puff up through your chest. Reach both arms up. Breathe in. And then fold over top of that front leg. You can bend through the front knee if you need to. Inhale, take that halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. comes forward to square your hips towards the front of the mat. From here again, root down through both of your feet, bring your hands to your hips, rise up through that flat back. And then we're going to step that back foot in to meet our front foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Take a few cleansing breaths here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lifting forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Place your hands down firmly on the mat and step your feet back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to pedal out the legs. Maybe rock the hips from side to side, shake the head out, yes and no. Big inhale to come up high on your toes. Exhale to slowly lower your knees down to the mat. Child's pose. Taking a few breaths here to reset. Come back to those long, deep inhalations, long, deep exhalations. Here, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, maybe coming all the way off the mat. Gently shifting the hips to the left as you stretch through the left side body. From here, nice and slow, walk your hands all the way through center, over to the left, maybe coming all the way off your mat, gently shifting your hips to the right. Making your way back to center. One more cleansing breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, shift forwards, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. From your downward dog, on your next inhale, step your left foot forwards. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Root down through both of your feet. Rise up, warrior one on the left. Stay right there. I'm just going to turn around to face you. Again, here, playing around with the stance if you'd like to take it shorter, longer, wider, more narrow. Find where your feet feel grounded and rooted so you can be strong and tall through the upper body. Nice bend through the left knee. Inhale, find a little bit more length through the sides of the body. Exhale, open up to the other side wall, warrior two. On your next exhale, allow your shoulders to melt away from the ears. Inhale as you flip that front palm, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse, go up and back. Exhale, warrior two. You're gonna extend that front leg, reach both arms up. Start to hinge forwards at the hips, reaching towards the left shin, reaching your right arm up. Getting lots of energy through that top hand, reaching the fingertips up to the ceiling. On On your next inhale, root down through your feet, rise all the way up. Again, bringing your toes to face outwards. This time you're gonna reach up with the arms. Bring the hands to heart center, and then exhale to goddess pose. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Knees over top of toes. So wherever your knees are, make sure that your toes fall under there. So if you need to close the stance a little bit, you can do that. Or maybe open it a little bit, you can do that too. 3 more breaths. Root down through both of your feet. Press into the floor and then stretch your knees. Turn both toes to face the front of, or the sidewall. Bring your hands to your hips, or option to interlace your hands behind your back. Puff up your chest. Breathe in. Exhale and gently fold over top of your legs. You can bend through the knees. If you're in a bind, you can let the hands fall off the low back. If you're not in the bind today, just bring your hands down to the mat like we did before. Releasing your hands whenever it feels good to do so. We'll all meet down here with our hands on the mat. Once your hands are down on the mat, inhale, take that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your hands down on the mat and shift your weight into your heels as you take a nice deep bend through the knees. Breathe in. Exhale as you extend through your legs, fold. Do that again. Breathe in, weight into your heels, bend deeply through both of your knees. Exhale and fold. Root down through both of your feet. Hands come to your hips. Rise up through that nice flat back. Breathe in. Turn your left toes to face the front of your mat and step your right foot halfway in. Create space for your hips by separating your feet, maybe turning those back toes out slightly. Take a big breath in, reach up. Exhale and fold over top of that front leg, bending gently through the left knee. On your inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nice and strong through both of your feet. Hands come to your hips again. Rise up through that flat back. Breathe in. And then step your back foot in to meet your front foot. 3 cleansing breaths. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Step your feet back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your heels, lower your knees down to the mat. We're going to come onto our seats. Coming into butterfly pose. Taking bottoms of the feet together, letting the knees fall open wide. From here, you can place your hands down on your feet or on your ankles. As you inhale, open up across the chest, look up. As you exhale, pull belly button into spine, round out, just like our cat-cows at the beginning of class. Only seated this time. Inhale, open up the heart, look up. Exhale, pull belly button to spine, round out. Once more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull and round up the spine. Inhale, back to neutral, sitting nice and tall. You're gonna reach both arms up. Exhale as you take right arm down to the mat, reaching the left arm up and over. Keep both seat bones grounded. Inhale, draws you back up to center, reaching left hand down, right arm up and over. Both seat bones grounded. Big breath in to reach up, both arms. Exhale, gentle forward fold over top of your legs. Reaching the arms out long in front of you. Stay right here for a few breaths. On your inhale, take that halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, draw the crown of the head forwards. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. Nice and slow, walk your hands up. Back to a nice tall seat. We're gonna bring both soles of the feet down to the mat. Hands can come just behind you slightly. We're gonna windshield wiper the knees from side to side. So from here, you'll let both knees fall side. Other side. And once you feel ready, you're gonna let the right knee fall all the way to the ground as the left knee comes down at the back. So you're in this 90-90 position. Both toes are flexed. You'll be facing this wall. We're gonna twist our torso to face that front leg. And then from here, you can stay seated nice and tall if this feels like enough of a stretch for you through the hips. If not, you can reach forward nice and gentle with your hands. Being mindful of any discomfort through the knees. This pose can sometimes cause a little bit of discomfort through any sort of knee injury or if you have bad knees. So just listen to your body and only do what feels good. Be here for 3 more breaths. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly walk your hands up. Bringing them behind you again, turning your torso to face the front of the room. We'll again come into those windshield wipers from side to side just to release that side into your pose. And when you feel ready, you'll let the left knee fall all the way to the floor, right knee comes down. Flexing through both of your toes, finding this position that feels good on this side. And then again, you can stay tall, or you can start to walk the hands forward over top of that left leg. Focus on sending your breath into the left hip. Visualize your exhales melting away the tension through the left hip. Anywhere else you might be holding on to tension in your body. Your breath is your tool to create more ease and flow within these poses. twister, my goodness. Nice and slow, we'll start to come up. Taking the hands behind us. One last time, windshield wiper side, side to release. From here, we're gonna extend the left leg out long, bringing the right foot in towards the left inner thigh, flexing left toes towards you. Sitting up nice and tall on your seat, reach up, breathe in. Exhale and fold over top of the left leg. Focus on keeping your lower back nice and long, and then you can round at the upper back, letting your head fall towards your knees or knee. On your next inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, maybe just a little bit deeper. Nice and slow, walk your hands up towards your hips. We're gonna take this right leg, we're gonna cross it over top of the left. This left leg can stay straight exactly where it is, or you can bend the left knee in. That gets you a little bit of a deeper stretch, so totally up to you on where you wanna take this. Right foot is grounded down. Inhale, we're gonna reach up. Exhale, we're gonna bring right arm behind us, left elbow towards the right knee as we gently twist. Wherever your heart is, try to keep your nose over top of your heart so you're not straining your neck. Keeping everything in a nice straight line. On your inhale, draw a little bit more length up and out the crown of the head. And on your exhale, see if there's any more space to twist. One more big breath in. Exhale and gently release. Back through center. Take both legs out in front of you, uncrossing that right leg. Flex both toes towards you. Inhale to reach up. Exhale and fold over top of both of your legs. Again, here, keeping that low back nice and long, and then allowing your head, neck, and shoulders to fall heavy towards your legs. On your inhale, take that halfway lift, lengthen through your whole spine. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. Nice and slow, walk your hands up towards your hips. And we're going to take left leg into that right inner thigh. Sitting up nice and tall on both seat bones. Breathe in, reach up. Fold over top of your right leg. Breathe out. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Slowly walk your hands back up to a tall seat. This time taking left foot over top of right. And then again, option to keep it straight or bend in the right knee. From here, inhale, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, draw right elbow towards left knee, left hand comes behind you, acting as your second spine to keep you nice and tall. Using your inhales to find more length and your exhales to twist a little bit deeper, but keep your nose over top of your heart. One more big breath in. Exhale to return back to center. Taking both legs out in front of you once more. Flex both toes towards you. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walking your hands back up to a tall seat. Take both arms out in front of you. Draw your belly button into your spine as you roll onto your back. Hug both knees into your chest. And then start to circle your knees in opposite directions. Take them the other way. We're going to hug the right knee in and place the left foot down on the mat. So your left knee is bent, right knee is hugged into your chest. From here, circle the right ankle a couple times in one direction. Circle the other way. And we're going to flex the right toes and extend the right leg up to the sky, grabbing onto the back of the thigh or the calf. And keep the right toe active like you're trying to step on the ceiling above you. Use your exhales to draw the right leg in a little bit closer towards you. And then on your inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. See if there's any space to crawl up the leg just a little bit higher. As you exhale, lower the head and shoulders, draw the leg in. Nice and slow, hug the right knee back into your chest, release. We're going to take hold of the outside edge of the right foot or the back of the right knee as we draw the right knee down towards the floor. Left hand can come to your left hip to keep it grounded. Coming into a half happy baby here. So you're either grabbing onto the outer edge of the foot or onto the back of the thigh. Here, take that right foot and cross it over top of the left thigh. Coming into your figure four. Reach your arms out to the side. And then we're going to rock from side to side, really gentle to start. You can make each rock bigger every time. When you feel ready in this position, you're going to let both of your legs in this position fall over to the left so that the right knee points towards the ceiling. The right foot maybe touches the floor, maybe not. Here, we're going to make our way back into that figure four position. You can stay right here for a couple more breaths, or you can take your arms, thread them through, and hug the back of the left thigh, back or top of the left shin to give you a little bit more of a stretch through the right hip. Keeping both toes flexed, you can rock from side to side or stay still. slow. We're gonna release this side. We're gonna come into a brief Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. So bring the soles of the feet together, open your legs out wide. You bring your hands to your hip bones, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or let your arms fall out to the side, whatever feels best for you right now. Just focus on a few deep breaths. When you feel ready, we're going to bend that right knee, place the right foot down on the mat, and hug the left knee in towards the chest. Starting to circle through the left ankle. Other way. We're going to extend that left leg up to the sky, grabbing onto the calf or the back of the thigh. So we pull that left leg in towards us, using our exhales to create more space. Keep the left toes active like you're trying to step on the ceiling. When you're inhale, you're going to lift your head and your shoulders, crawl your hands up your leg just a little bit more. As you exhale, lower down and draw the leg a little closer towards you. Take another big breath in here. As you exhale, pull the knee back in towards your chest. And then take hold of the outer edge of the left foot or the back of the left knee as you draw that left knee down towards the mat, taking right hand to right hip, flexing through left toes. Half happy baby on the left. Here, we're going to take that left foot, cross it over top of the right thigh for that figure four position. Arms can come out to the side. And then again, just starting with, wow, my words tonight. Starting with little rocks from side to side. Each time you sway from side to side, your rocks can get a little bit bigger. When you feel ready here, you're going to let both of your legs fall over to the right, keeping your legs in the same position. Left foot comes down towards the floor, and left knee points up towards the ceiling. So we're going to return back to that figure four. And again, you can stay right here for a couple of breaths, or you can hug the back of the right thigh or the top of the right shin in towards you. Or thread the needle. Wherever you are, flex both of your toes to protect your knee joints. both legs out long this time. Both arms up above your head. And then from here, we're gonna walk your feet over towards the right corner of your mat. Walk your hands over towards the right corner of your mat. Take a side body stretch through the left. Hold here for a couple breaths. Coming through center, walk your feet over towards the left corner of your mat. Walk your hands over towards the left corner of your mat. Taking a side body stretch through the right. Coming through center, take a full body stretch up here and center. Point your toes towards the front of the room. Reach your fingertips towards the back. Breathe deeply into the side of the body, the front of the body. And as you exhale, hug everything into a tight ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One final big breath in. As you exhale, take your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Legs and arms fall out to the side. Close off your eyes. Allow the muscles in your body to fully relax. Feel the length of your spine on your mats. Allow your breath to return to its natural state. Keep focusing on the journey of your breath in through your nose and out. Next breath in, focus on bringing your breath into your low belly. Feel it rise into your rib cage, up into your chest. And then on your exhale, feel it fall from your chest, your rib cage, and your low belly. And take one more breath like that. Into the low belly, rib cage, chest, rib cage, low belly. Gently bring some movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Once again, take your arms up over top of your head. Full body stretch. Point your toes to the front, fingertips to the back. Nice and slow, roll over onto your right side. Take a moment to allow your body to recalibrate here. very slowly and no rush at all. Make your way up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Hands can fall down on your thighs or you can come to heart center. Close off your eyes, sitting nice and tall. And we'll finish off our class this evening with a few deep breaths all together. Taking a big breath in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. Breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly open up the eyes. Interlace the hands, reach up over top of the head. Take a little side stretch over to one side and the other. Nice and slow release. Thank you so much, everybody, for practicing with me. Namaste. Let me know if you have any questions at all. We just added Friday night classes at 8:30. Yeah, so if you're interested in Friday nights, we have now Tuesday and Friday. Both with me. Thank you.